Welcome back to Raise Your Glass with Ishka. We had a technical hitch, or should I say, Facebook did. We were getting messages because a lot of people couldn't find us, and it was a little weird. I don't know. I have a technical guy for these things. I'm the talent, sweetie. I'm the talent. I need to know basis. But hopefully you've tuned in right now. Hopefully you've rejoined me. All you missed was the Irish coffee, which I'm going to do every time, so you haven't missed anything. I'm going to make it a spring Irish coffee, okay? How fun is that? The next one I'm going to do is in spring. It's going to be to celebrate spring. And during that one, I'm already going to do things like lavender martinis and yummy things like that. Floral, lots of floral stuff. So, right now, I'm going to go on to actually my second cocktail. I've already given away the Irish coffee. It's gone. It's being drunk in the back room by my friends who showed up to help me with this exact thing. So, what I'm going to do right now is make a Irish mudslide. So, traditionally, the mudslides are vodka based. You'll have Kahlua, vodka, and Bailey's. Hi, sunshine baby girl. Thank you for joining. I hope what happened? Were you on the first one and you came back? Because seriously, I don't know what was going on. So, did you see the Irish coffee? Let me know. All right, so I'm gonna do Irish mudslide. And basically, I'm just gonna replace the vodka with a Jameson or something. I think Jameson, I'll use it with that. So it's going to be equal parts liquor. Um, all right, one, two, three. Kahlua, maybe a little heavy on the Kahlua than the others, and the Baileys. Okay, so basically equal parts those three things. All right. Let me see what I decided. I like to use different glasses because I'm really a big fan of stemware, as you probably cottoned on. So I'm going to use my martini glass for this. Let me see. No, I'm not. I'm going to use this one, I think. This is perfect. It's what we use for Mai Tais at the Robin Hood. So let me see. Basically, you shake, get a really good shake. Make sure that everything, let me smell. Oh, that smells good. The whiskey actually, I think I prefer it to the vodka. And I'm a vodka girl, so let's pour this in. Okay. All right. Now, what I did, I prepared some cream before. I have this cream, the double cream for the Irish coffees. Exact same thing with the green stuff, which we all love. You know what? Maybe a little bit more of this. Can't hurt, can I? Okay. All right. So I'm not filling it up too much. I want to have a little rim there. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys. So this is how you can have fun with it. If you're having a party or a couple of friends who just want to have a little bit of fun, green food dye, you get it at any store. And the good thing about any food dye is there's absolutely no flavor whatsoever. You know, it doesn't change the flavor. It just makes it a little bit more fun. So here we go. When I look at the mint, when I look at this green, it makes me think of mint. It makes me think of peppermint or shamrock. When I was looking for a shamrock martini, there's so many creamy, shamrocky, minty drinks. But I didn't pick it because I knew I was going to do this one. And if I'm going to be doing any of the drinking afterwards, I like it. All right, so here we go. So this is looking pretty good right now. At this point, you can garnish. That's why I left a little bit of space here. So it told me to use a chocolate syrup. So I'm going to use my chocolate syrup, which is Godiva chocolate. Just going to put a tiny little bit here. Ooh, floaty float. Floating some chocolate. If you used a syrup, you could actually make it look really good by putting it on the glass first and moving it around, getting a nice marble effect going on. Um, there we go. And I actually have some mint. I grow it, believe it or not. I have a little plant here. So I'm going to cut some mint off. I'm going to use it later on to muddle as well. All right. All right, guys. So basically here we have Irish mudslide, double checking. I've used Jameson Irish whiskey for this one. How fun is that? How fun is that, guys? That looks so delicious. I almost feel like eating it myself. Now, also with this one, this is the one drink out of everything that if you're looking for a dessert cocktail, all you have to do is replace the cream with a scoop of ice cream, and you'd put that at the bottom. You'd marble the glass with the chocolate. You put the vanilla ice cream at the bottom, and you just add the liquor to the top with a garnish. Okay? So basically one Irish mudslide. Now we're looking like it's looking a little Irish now, guys. Looking a little Irish. All right, Aidan, does anybody want this from the back room? Ladies in the back. All right, thank you, Veronica. Yum. Why don't you guys come? Oh, Monique, thank you for joining, baby girl. Like that. I wish you could be here, but you're going to be here in one of the future ones, I hope, right? Right? Okay, so let me see. So, oh my God, do you want to know the funniest thing? So when I do like a little flyer or a little poster, I said, come for the crack, basically. Ishka, raise your glass with Ishka, St. Patrick's Day, drinks and the crack. And my friend Morgan Kessler just killed me. She goes, what the F is the crack? Let me see. Let me quote because I actually wrote it down. Is a crack, which is funny than is the crack. What the F is a crack? Which made me laugh long and loud. And I'm going to tell you now, I actually, I can talk it through, but I actually went to the trouble of finding the definition for you, Morgan. Definition of crack, spelled C-R-A-I-C, but pronounced crack. And it is basically enjoyable conversation. It is gossip or fun chat of any sort. So in Ireland, they say, what's the crack? Meaning, what's up? What's going on? What's happening? All right. That's what we're doing. What's the crack, guys? What's happening? So you guys let me know. Oh, Eric, good to see you too, honey. Thank you for joining, Boo. Thank you for joining. Paula, all right. Dorothy, hi. Hi, honey. You're gonna have to join us soon, okay? For the crack. But especially on St. Patrick's Day, we're having the crack. So, Michael, hi, honey. Surprise, I'm lovely to see you. Hope everything's good with you and yours, hon. Okay, let's see. Katie. Oh, Katie, who got the drink back there? Who did I send that mudslide to? I wasn't sure where it was going. All right. So, let me think. Barbara. Oh, okay. All right. Well played, Barbara. You and the webinars, girl. Hi, Sylvia. You're going to have to come over as well one day. Now that we're opening up the world a little bit more, I can have guests. So I have four of my friends tonight who've promised to not let any of the good drinks go to waste. And I've got to be honest that when this goes off the air, we're going to be making some more too. So these are all pretty regular drinks, except for one. So I'm going to make a couple of martinis. I loathe Midori. Sorry, I really don't care for it. I'm going to avoid it at all costs until I have to use it. And so I'm adding some food coloring to some basically traditional martinis, like a kamikaze-like situation. So it's refreshing and sharp, and just looks real green. And I do have this other pot of gold that Brad, it's like he had it ready to go, guys, because seriously, he came up with it like that and sent me the link. I'm pretty sure that he just wanted me to make it for him. So I am because it looks amazing. So it was a good find. I actually went through hundreds of drinks and they're all very similar. They're just called different things. So the pot of gold is new and I'm very happy with that. But the one that I'm most excited about today is called a drunken leprechaun. And the reason I'm excited about it is that I actually had to do a little bit of preparation. I had to make my own flavored syrups, which I like to do. But it's the first time I've used Guinness for a syrup, so I was excited about that. So let's see, guys. We've done two creamy drinks. Oh, let's see. Frank Woo! Hi, baby. Frank Woo! Good to see you. Let me see. Andrew. Oh, hey, Andrew. Okay. You know what? We should do a Mumo one, right? Right? Where I just send you drinks and you can be like dancing back there. People can just see you like a little bit or not, or you can just sit and drink. I can do that too. But I think a Mumo one would be great, actually. Just thought of that, seeing your names. Joey, hi, baby. Old friend, long time. Okay, good to see you. I hope you're all good, my love. Right. So listen, I'm going to do another cocktail right now. I'm going to do an Irish. No, I won't do that. I'm going to do a shamrock martini. Now, the thing about the shamrock martini is you can basically call any friggin' martini a shamrock martini, apparently. There's the basic Midori ones and there's the basic minty ones, creamy. I wasn't really fond of any of those. I didn't feel like doing them. So I'm going to go with one that I like the look of and I think I like the taste of. And this is for Paula Winan sitting in the back room. I told her that I'd do a nice martini for her. All right, so let me get some ice in here. Ooh, oh boy, making it hard for me. All right, let's make loads of ice, okay? Now this martini has got a 2 liquor vodka. And as I've mentioned in the past, I'm going to refresh your memory. When you're doing a martini, it's a 7 count for liquor combination. So if you're going to do it's 7, otherwise it spills over. So if you're going to add something like lime, make sure you account for that. So this is going to be a vanilla. I finally bought some. I bit the bullet. Vanilla vodka and a citron vodka. All right, guys, this is where my professional bartending comes in. All right, so a 3 count for each. So that was 6. Gonna put it back here. All right, give it a little shake, loosen up. Now what it wants is some lime juice, Rose's lime, and I'm gonna give it to it, but it also wants simple syrup. And I made my own simple syrup with honey. So that's going to be a little interesting. So I'm not going to put a lot in. There you go. That's for a later cocktail. Didn't want to do too. Okay, so also it likes, I like to squeeze my own limes when possible, okay? It's a pain in the butt if you're doing too many, but you know, 1 or 2. All right, then you get that really good squeeze in there. All right, let's see. Let's squeeze. All right, all right. Yeah, baby. This is for you, Paula, okay? You did. Who said that they bought the ingredients? I just saw the end of that. Why, thank you, Monique. Thank you. Well, God knows I've been doing it long enough. All right. So now we have some fresh squeezed lime in there. And I'm going to add the food coloring, okay? A smidge. I might add more. So this is just food coloring. Every bartender's nightmare because after St. Patrick's Day, we are literally covered. You can't get off your hands, people. You got to bleach it. All right. So I'm going to give this a shake. Let's see what happens. All right, putting all the ingredients. Ooh, all right. Well, shit, that went a long way. I was expecting it to be a lot less green than that. Now I'm going to put this in this beautiful glass given to me by Brad and Lance because they know I'm in love with stemware, beautiful stemware, and it really makes the drink for me. So let me see. I'm going to put a little lime in the as a garnish. I'm just going to put a lime. Now, normally I would chill the glass and it's just going to be a whole palaver, so I'm not going to do that. But instead of a strainer, I'm going to strain with this, okay? All right, let's see what this, oh, you know what? Damn, I want to taste this one too. Ooh, greener than I expected, Paula. Okay, you know what? I need a taste of this. Let's have a shot. All right. How cute is this, guys? It's a Guinness shot glass. All right, so let's have a look-see. Before I pass it on, I want to see if I need to add any more simple syrup. So you can do a taste test. Let's see. All right, let's have a look. Smells good. Oh, you know what? It's actually fine because the vanilla carried it. If anything, I would say it doesn't need simple syrup because if you like martinis, then you don't like sweet, but it's a vanilla. Basically, it's a vanilla drink. I can't really taste the citrus. Interesting. Okay. So, so I've just looked out of my window and the girls are sitting there by the fireplace with whoop, drinks. Can't wait to join them. All right, so hey, baby, will you give this to Paula? I made this for her, and tell her she can thank Brad and Lance for that absolutely exquisite glass. There you go. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, guys. So obviously a little bit of this goes a very long way. I thought I put a little bit in. I thought it was going to be like limey looking, but oh God, if I have green teeth, you better tell me. All right, so before we go on to the next drink, a little bit of trivia for the day. It is also the Ides of March. Oh, is this Titan? Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do that, Michael. I don't know how to tighten my frame, but I'm working on it, honey. So I'm trying new things every time. This time I've got this, so the sound is a little clearer. I've got a mic coming. I would like to do that, to be honest with you, especially on the drinks. Like when I'm making the drinks, I'm planning to get a little bit zoom in so that you can actually see what's happening a little bit more. But I'm technically impaired at the moment, so I'm going to do that. Okay. Um, Aiden, do me a favor, honey. Plug the battery in. It's gone. The battery's low. So, in a minute. Okay. So first of all, before we do go any further, I want to talk to you about what day it is today. It's also March the 15th, which is the Ides of March, to whom it may concern. Julius Caesar was assassinated on this day, so it became synonymous with bad luck. It hasn't turned on, Aiden. And although really bad luck for him and not really anybody else, if you know what I mean. So the Ides of March, it's from, oh my God, you know what? He died before Christ was born. It's an AD number. It's like 40 AD or something crazy like that. So oh, I can't see anything. My screen's gone blank, damn it. So the Ides of March, let me see. And it was the end of the Roman Republic and the beginning of the Empire, which is very Star Wars in its association. But apparently he was warned by a soothsayer and he ignored it, and the rest is basically history. So, yeah, Ides of March, people, you can have a drink to that. Technically, the Ides of March today, St. Patrick's Day on Wednesday, and we have another little celebration later on, a little toast to someone very special whose birthday is today that I want to toast and remember. But before we do any of that, before we go on to our next drink, I want to introduce my friend and neighbor, Paula. Come here. So this is my friend Paula, guys. So she is the favorite cook in my life. She's everything I'm not in the cooking department. I swear to God. I swear to God. And she made her soda bread.
I made for you some Irish soda bread.
Lovely.
It looks like a giant scone.
It looks like a giant scone. That's exact. Basically, Irish soda bread is a giant scone, which is like amazing to me. So, and I also got some Kerrygold. I got some special Irish Kerrygold butter because you really have to have it with it. And when we get off the air today, we're going to make some cocktails. We're going to have some Irish soda bread. And I hope you're all jealous. Or I'll send my address. You can all come over. No, don't. I'm only joking. All right.
I had that martini, by the way. Oh my
Good.
God.
All right.
Oh
good. Wasn't it a little vanilla-y?
It was perfect.
Was it? Okay, because I thought it was too vanilla-y for me.
Sweetie, you're magic with the martinis.
Stop it. Tell me again. Thank you.
So I'm going to put this over here.
Put it over there, and I'll get to it in a minute.
And I'm going to go sip on that martini.
Go do that. Are you by the fire too?
No, I'm
inside. Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. I have had my screen replaced so I can read your comments again. All right. Call. Oh, yes, she does look good in green. It's a thing. All right. All right. Fine. You did see butter on the couch. Wow, where was it? Was it in your vision? I put it there so I could find it when I needed it. I actually like butter, Frank, and I like Irish butter. I like it salty, and I spend the extra money for it because I think it's worth it. So, and I think you should check it out. I think they sell it. I know I get mine at Costco in blocks, like this big, like TV screen big. But you can get it in Trader Joe's, like in smaller packets if you just want to try it. It's so good. Everything being Irish, you should definitely try it, people. All right. So let me have a look. So, ooh, did I do my Shamrock Martini? I did. I did my Shamrock Martini. I'm throwing it away because if only you could see the instructions that I have for myself down here, you'd laugh your head off. Because seriously, like, honest to God. But once I start talking, I have to have notes. Otherwise, forget about it. I'll just be talking about nonsense. So I'm going to do two more drinks. All right, people, before I go outside and join my friends. And anyone who wants to join me, please let me know because I'd love to have it. It actually really helps for me knowing that the drinks are going out because the last couple, there's a line of really great drinks and I had to throw them out. It broke my heart because I don't drink a lot of sweet stuff and it's just not my palate. So let's see. Tracy, hi. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Bobby. It's your Auntie Ishka. I'm going to see you this week. Going to see you later the week. Right. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Best, cutest baby ever. All right. Angeline, send me the drunken leprechaun. Oh, really, Angie? I'm going to have to make two drunken leprechauns because I really want to try it too. Believe it or not, I didn't do a taste test. I should have done. But it's also kind of a little interesting for me to try things new with you at the same, because if I don't like it, I will tell you. I'll tell you if it was a mistake or if I've added too little or too much, and we can adjust. So it's kind of it's interesting for me to do that. Matt Hayes. Oh, you did? Well, I'm just about to do it. Okay, Matt Hayes. So Matt texted me earlier on for the ingredients to the next drink, which is a martini, and I gave him. So which one are we going to do? We're going to do the pot of gold, aren't we? Okay. Um, I'm intrigued. This is the one that Brad recommended, so we can thank Brad later if we like it. And I've got my mint and I've got my cucumber. And I have got, it only says a regular vodka, which I think is probably a good idea. If I was going to do a flavored vodka, the only one I would do would be maybe a cucumber vodka, maybe citron, but probably not. Probably not. Probably just a regular one to start with. So let's do it, Matt, and thank you for joining. Joanne! No, you won't, honey. You will not take an iced tea. You will not take an iced tea. I will not have it. Fine. Damn it. I'll get you an iced tea, Joanne. All right, let's see. David. Hi, David. What a nice surprise. It's so good to see you. All right, we should talk. Annie, thank you for joining, baby. All right, so let's have a look. Oh, no, we're muddling. I forgot. All right, so, oh, yeah, okay. So let me get the ice ready to go because, it's noisy. Okay, so guys, muddling. You basically can muddle. You can muddle with anything. I actually have a muddler, but you can muddle with a wooden spoon in your kitchen. You don't have to. You just need something to compress. So it is going to be a cucumber martini. I cut them ahead of time, like they do in all the good cooking shows. So let me see. I have got. I'm gonna do that later. I've got my cucumber here. I think that should be enough. I've got extra if I need it. All right. And the mint, which I have just off screen. Okay. I actually like to use fresh mint and things. Okay, so there we go. Let's put that there with my thing. All right, so you just muddle. Now, when you muddle, you don't kill it, guys. Don't just gently release. You want to gently release what's inside, especially with a leaf, okay? If you grind and grind and grind, you don't need it. You're not baking a cake. You're just gently releasing, mixing them together. These are very water-based anyway, like the cucumber's water-based. Oh, Jesus Christ, that smells amazing. Maybe a bit more cucumber, because I do like it. Okay. I'm gonna put a bit more in. All right. Can't go wrong, right? Well, we'll find out. Matt, are you muddling? Oh, honey, you made it. I'm Susan and Marlon. You know what, Marlon? I wasn't sure whether you guys were going to make it on the premises. So I did actually buy you these just in case, but they will be here for any time you can come over, okay? They're basically yours. All right. So I'm glad you made it this time, guys. All right, so we're muddling. Muddle, muddle, muddle. Is Matt muddling? Jan! Jesus Christ, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Gone. What are you doing up? You have insomnia, but welcome. And I wish you could be here. You know what? Are you still going to come out? You better bloody come out. I'm banking on it. I want to spend some time. All right, so we have muddled. We have muddled, right? This is basically the bottom of the muddle, okay? Now we're going to add the vodka. And anyone who joined me knows that I love me some Smirnoff. I know there's great vodka drinks out there, and I will drink any of them. But when I buy for myself at my house, I'm a Smirnoff girl. Doesn't get any better, it just doesn't. All right, so, and I like vodka, so I've made it plentiful. All right, so I'll put that over there. Now, and one of the reasons that I love this idea when Brad suggested it was because it included my favorite, Saint Germain, because I just love me some of this stuff. So I'm going to add this. Do you have this, Matt? Did you get the Saint Germain? Okay, all right. Frank. Oh, you guys chat amongst yourselves. Hey, Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan Hayes. All right, let's add a bit, like not too much, not too much. Okay. All right, so now we are, okay, cucumber mint. Oh, okay, now, okay, so this is supposed to be a martini. I decided I didn't want to make it a martini. I want to actually make it into a cocktail. But if you're making it into a martini, at this point, you'd shake, all right? Put it in, shake it up, all right? You'd strain this into your martini glass. And then what you have to do after that point is add a splash of ginger beer. Okay, I'm opening this nice and fresh. Okay, you just basically, oh, do you know what I was thinking? Champagne, any carbonation that's a little sweet. You could, I guess you could put 7 Up if that's all you had, but the ginger beer, it gives it the other flavor. It levels it for you. Champagne is always good for me. I like to add it to anything. Maxine Miller, about bloody time. I was wondering where you were, girl. I'm featuring my favorite earrings again, just to let you know. Kim, it is. It really, it does have the best bottle. It does. And you know, seriously, a little bit goes a long way with the Saint Germain. I suspect that when I do this in the spring for the spring show, I'm going to do a lot of like citrus and lavender drinks. So this is, it's going to fit in beautifully with a lot of those things. I'm kind of excited about that one because I want to get some fresh flowers, the edible kind, and go a bit mad. So, all right. So, oh, all right. I'm going to shake again. There you go. Just to, it settles quickly. That's all I'm saying. All right, so this is the one I'm using because I want to put some ice in here. This is where you basically put it in a martini glass. Oh, look at this. You can barely see me over my flowers. Okay. Should move this over here. So, okay, so this is what we're going to strain now. Going to strain what we got. All right, and because this is called a pot of gold, I have resisted the temptation to add green. I think that's the whole friggin' point, that it is actually quite a golden color. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right. Let's put that over there. And then I'm going to put, ooh, oh, guys, doesn't that look lovely? Can anyone see that? Can you see how lovely that looks? Okay. That's so refreshing. And it smells great. I'm going to put a tiny little sprig of mint in there because I can. All right. Okay, guys. So this is the one I'm going to try. I've been giving them away so far, but this is the one I'm going to try first. First one I'm going to try first. Okay. No, not Goldschlager, Frank. That's a completely different, well, you know, thought. Now, does anyone know how to do a blowjob? Look who I'm asking. I could demonstrate that for you today. If anyone is interested, let me know. Miles, hey, you guys need to come over. All right, anytime. Got a fire outside. We can sit outside. I can make us drinks all night. So this is by Brad and Lance, The Pot of Gold. Let's see. Matt, are you ready? Have you caught up? Are you ready to have yours? Are you? Because I'm ready to have mine. I'm not waiting. Oh, hmm, hmm. I'm not sure if I like it. It might be a bit sweet for me. I think that it's okay, but I think it needs, for me, I definitely couldn't drink it as a martini because it would just be a little cloying. I thought the cucumber and the mint would kind of cut through that, and it is just regular vodka. There's no other flavor, so it's kind of weird, but it's not my favorite. Hmm. All right, interesting. So that was disappointing. Matt, okay, text it. Text me. No, text it on this. Can you do that? I think you can send a picture. But what did you think of it? Did you like yours? I'm not saying it's terrible. If I went to a restaurant and they served it, I would be like, that's nice. I wouldn't get another one. I wouldn't give it, I wouldn't send it back, but I wouldn't get another one. You know that ballpark. Um, I think I just maybe I need some club soda. So I'm gonna put this aside because I'm gonna have another go at this later. I'm gonna give it another shot. Because I think that it has potential. All right, guys. So let me see who's chatting. Moni, hi, baby girl. Oh, look, the sun is coming in the window. My God. I guess it's spring, guys. I guess the clocks have gone forward or something. And so I've been doing this since I did it in December and January, did Christmas, New Year's. At no point has the sun come through the window. No, leave it, Aiden. It's actually nice. I like it. It's kind of nice to see the sun, guys, after all of this time. So you like sweet drinks? Sweet and sour? Okay. Well, Miles, when you come, I'll do something with maybe amaretto and sour, but we'll do like a little twist on it or something, okay? Okay, if you can't send the picture on here, just send it to me. I'm curious, okay? But did you like it? Toned it down, but you know what? That might, maybe I needed to tone it down a bit too. Jared, is Jared Millsop here? Hi. You know you are coming next time, honey Karen. You sure are. Okay. All right. Moni, okay. Come on down. Come on down. All right. So, actually, Aiden, would you close the window? I changed my mind. It's my, guys, it's my executive decision. Okay. It's my executive decision. Okay. So, I have one more drink. Oh, hang on a minute. You know what I want to do before I forget? Because what happens is I make the final drink, I have a little sip, and then I kind of forget. And I'm going to do this. Guys, anyone out there right now who has a drink in front of them today is Ruth Bader Ginsburg's birthday. And I would very, very, very much like to honor her with a toast from all the ladies of the world, for all of our daughters, for all of our daughters, granddaughters to come, for all of our friends. I would like to say a big thank you and a happy birthday to the lady herself for everything. Lord have mercy. Okay, okay. Guys, cheers. Ruth Bader Ginsburg, babes. Tasted better when I took a slug. All right. This is kind of interesting. I don't know if any of you have noticed this terrible, terrible floral arrangement. So, I'm a gardener. I am a gardener. I'm pretty good at it. It's one of the things. I'm a terrible cook, but I can make anything grow. And I did not know. So I was looking through all of the recipes, and they're like, add a sprig of mint, add a sprig of blah blah, whatever. And since it's St. Patrick's Day, add a clover or a shamrock. And I'm like, oh, for Jesus Christ, who's got a fucking clover or a shamrock, for God's sake? And then I go in my garden, and I guess look at this. So, okay, so I picked it like 2 hours ago. Lesson learned. It dies. It's very, but I have this stuff all over my garden. Can you see these? It's three-leaf clovers. Don't make me go through them for the four-leaf like when we were a kid. We get on our hands and knees in a field and look for the four-leaf clover. I gotta be honest, I never found one in my life, but I have seen them because other people found them. So I thought it'd be really nice to decorate with the clover, but it literally dies before your eyes once you pick it, so it's not worth it. I don't know how they managed to keep so in London. So I really only ever celebrated St. Patrick's Day when I came to America. Like as I said earlier, in London in the 80s, we would go on a pub crawl. It wasn't unusual though, because we went on a pub crawl every weekend. But this is what we call the St. Patrick's Day pub crawl, and we'd always wear shamrock. Like St. David's Day, we'd wear a leek, and we'd wear a shamrock, and people would sell it. It'd be like a little buttoneer. And I don't know how they kept those things alive because I mean, I'm watching this thing die in front of me. It must just be a different, a special breed or something. But yeah, I did some really great pub crawls in London. But as I said, that was just like a Tuesday night, to be honest with you. Um, and really, no one celebrates Ireland like the Americans, and it's kind of ironic. But I have grown to love the St. Patrick's Day here. Um, in West Hollywood, we would have so much fun. We would decorate the bar, we would wear green, we'd have special drinks. I mean, in West Hollywood, they celebrate the opening of an envelope literally. Like everything is a celebration. And so that was just one of the things that we did, and we did well. So, baby, I have got this on pause. Can you check it for me? I can't see anything behind it. Okay, you know what? Can you come do it? So, I can't see. So right now my screen has frozen. So I don't know. I'm gonna have Aiden reach over. His head might come in screen. There you go. Do you see the way it's frozen there? So but let me tell you the story, the sad, sad story. Dad, where's my drink? All right, fine. And it's back. All right, so the worst St. Patrick's Day of my life didn't even involve liquor. It involved the coronavirus because we shut down on Sunday night at the Robin Hood. So on working Sunday night, we shut at midnight. Monday day, we're completely shut. I happened to call the bar for something. Lorraine asked me, hey, listen, we've got all this food that we bought. We're thinking of just opening up on St. Patrick's Day. just because we have so much stock, we need to get rid of it. To go food, we don't even think it's going to be that busy, but would you like the shift? I said, absolutely, I gotcha. So I go in and I bring my book, deluded child that I was. I brought my book because I thought I would have some time to read. And let me tell you that I worked 23 gay prides and Halloweens in West Hollywood, and it is a shit show. It is an 8 to 10 hour shift when you do not stop. All you can see is people. Right. It it was the worst shift of my life because the world just shut down, and I think no one knew what was going on, and everyone was freaking out, and people were coming in and buying like $175 worth of Irish stew, and it was like there was a point where the people were waiting an hour and 40 minutes for their burgers. You know what I mean? And it was supposed to be no one inside, but like there's a line of people. I keep looking up and there's 40 people standing there just looking at me. And I'm like, oh my God, like I'm basic and there's one guy in the kitchen because we really didn't think we were going to be busy. And I don't like anyone who's worked in a service place, like the ticket comes up in the kitchen, it was down on the floor and it was spooled around and around and around and around. And I had no experience bagging. And I know that sounds crazy. You think it's easy. It's not. Everything is a learning curve. And between me and him, we got our asses handed to us. And I am traumatized. I have PTSD related to that shift. And it's St. Patrick's Day on Wednesday, and God damn it, I'm had nerves about it. So I need to do it. It's like one of those things where you get back on the horse. So I need to work this St. Patrick's Day to basically get past it because I can work a busy shift. It was just too much. Hey, Morgan, Tina, did I see Morgan? Did you see the Morgan reference? What what is crack? What is it? What the fuck is a crack? Thanks, Morgan. So anyway, guys, um, I want you all to have a happy St. Patrick's Day. I don't want you to come near the Robin Hood. Just saying, let me put that out there. I'm only playing. You're welcome to come. You're welcome to come. All right, so let's see. Call. Oh, no call. Honestly, if I'd known what I was letting myself in for, me and Chewy literally bonded that day. I like the victims of a war crime would bond. It was terrible. It was just terrible. Derek, can't be talking to me. What book are you talking about? You must be talking to somebody else. Tina and Moni, you all have to get together. Maybe you can all come next time. Right, let's no. Call. Derek, you are funny. All right, listen, guys, I have one more drink to do, and it is one that I've never made. It's the most complicated one. Um, let me put my drink aside. Look, this is what happened New Year's Eve, right? So what happened New Year's Eve was I was doing champagne cocktails, which I'm very fond of them. And what I do is I usually take a drink and I put it aside. But I'm very fond of those. And they were very different. There was some gin, there was some rum happening. There was a thing. And I drank a few. My mom saw the video later and she said, were you drunk? I'm like, little bit. So my lesson was don't drink while you're doing it. So the crack. Yeah, I know. You always need a Chewy by your side. I'll tell him you said that, babe. Let's see. Dorothy. I didn't mention the book. What book? Yes, actually, Monique, anyone who wants to tip me for this, you can knock yourselves out, and my Venmo is up. What I do, so after I do this is like a money raising scheme, to get rich. And I attach my Venmo to it. So it's in all the things, if you feel like you want to do, you've learned anything, you've had some fun, that would be really nice of you. And then afterwards, give me a couple of days. You know what? If I don't do it tomorrow, it's going to be after St. Patrick's Day, so I better do it tomorrow. And what I do is I just post another flyer with the ingredients of everything I've done and the measurements, so that if you want to do it, if anything particularly interested you, and if I haven't given you enough information, you can just private message me and I'll like talk you through it. Like, for example, you might need a bit more because I'm only going to give measurements in the flyer. You might need a little bit more information about this. Anyone? All right, so what this is, people, is a Guinness reduction, a syrup. It's a Guinness syrup reduction. And I cooked, darlings, I cooked it all by myself yesterday afternoon. And I also did this. So I make my own simple syrup. It's so easy. And this is basically similar. You just need the liquid and the sugar. So this was water with honey, and I added the honey. So this is a very honey flavored simple syrup. You can make simple syrup flavor with anything, which is why I like it. So you've got the flavor and the sweet. This I'm very impressed with myself because this felt more like cooking to me, and I'm not the cook. So I got the Guinness in the pan, and you have to cook it slowly, and you have to pay attention. You have to stir it, which is everything I hate about cooking. I hope you all appreciate this, the way I suffered for you. Um, Neither have I. Are you talking about the Guinness reduction? I don't know what's going on. Monique, what did you never hear about the Guinness reduction? Okay, so I found it because there are some really great drinks out there for St. Patrick's Day. There's the usual few, and there's some really interesting ones. It was either this, which I went with this because it was a cocktail, but the other one that I was intrigued with, they had these Jello shots. They look like baby Guinnesses, but honestly, I mean, if you've ever seen me when I cook, it just never looks like it's supposed to. So I just knew that it was going to look like a shit show. So I stuck with this. All right, so I'm going to do the final cocktail. It doesn't mean that the chat is over. The crack doesn't have to be over, guys. But I'm going to talk you through the final cocktail and myself because I've never done it. All right, and it is called a drunken leprechaun, which I don't think is a very classy name for what I think is a kind of cool drink. And because it's a cool drink, I'm going to use my Crystal Coupe gifted to me by Brad and Lance because they know that I love me some nice stemware. And they heard my pain that I needed something pretty, and they brought it to the bar and they literally made my day. Thank you. I love you both so much. So I'm going to use that, and it's kind of small, but it basically it's probably a martini. All right, so let's have a go at this. Let's have a go. Let's get rid of the pot of gold. We're done with the pot of gold. All right. So we are going to need some Jameson. Well, it says Jameson, but you can do anything, right? For example, I'm a huge fan of the Jameson Black Barrel, and you can see what a fan I am by how much is actually left in the bottle. I was so sad. I have no idea what happened. I guess I happened or my friends happened, but I was really disappointed because this would have been a great it would have been a beautiful Jameson. Okay, so this is the thing, and I don't know why Jameson hasn't been in touch with me yet, asking me to represent them. Um, Once you go Black Barrel, you don't go back. Jameson is a great product, but and it's great to mix the Irish coffees, as a cocktail. But if you want to just sip a Jameson straight up or on the rock, nice rock so you don't get it too watery, um, this is the way to go, guys. This is a great drink. And there's so many lovely whiskeys out there, but when I'm working and I recommend it to someone, they always love it. Oh, you appreciate my suffering. Thank you, honey. See, Monique, a Guinness reduction. Thank you. I love you too, Brad. Okay. So guys, honestly, if you're looking for a Jameson a little bit special, this is a great gift. Not to me, not asking for it. I'll go buy myself one. Okay. But I was very disappointed when I didn't find that there today. All right, so I'm gonna do, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna go crazy and use Bushmills because seriously, let's hear it for Bushmills too. There's so many Irish whiskies. I only have one, two, three, four, five, six types at my house, but I could have so many more. Um, I'm gonna make this cocktail with the Bushmills instead of the Jameson. I don't really see how it will make a difference. So let's do it. Okay. Okay. Love you. Thanks, baby. Okay. I didn't know that you like crystal stemware, Barbara. Seriously. Like, do you know me? All right. So let's start. Okay. All right. We are going to put the ice in the container. I'm going to make a lot of noise doing it because apparently that's what we do. All right, so there we go. So all we do is we add all of the ingredients together, nothing layered, nothing special. Anyone who wants to know how to do blowjob, better let me know before the end. Okay, it says 3 ounces. Pours are so that they fit in the glass that they're supposed to go in. Okay, so that's why you have it, and for the integrity of the drink, for the flavor, you can't have too much or too little. Um, I'm going to give you the pours that I was told to do, and then you adjust it for your own palate. Like for me personally, I really don't like a lot of sweet stuff, so I usually tend to, for me, pour a little bit more of the hard liquor because that's what I want to taste. I want to taste the liquor. I want the burn. That's what I like. I'm presuming everybody else is the same, but maybe not. Okay. Now I'm going to put the Guinness reduction in, and I'm going to say Guinness reduction a lot today because I'm very impressed with myself. Damn it! Okay, okay. Well, you're up at 2 a.m., babe. So wow. 2, 3 a.m. I guess it is now. All right, let me try and get this off. All right. So we are. All right, so I'm going to pour this in. It's very thick and it's very syrupy, and this is the first time I'm doing it. So wish me luck. I made it yesterday and I put it in the fridge, and then I turned it upside down and I freaked out because it didn't move. And I thought I'd have to do it all again, like on the spur of the moment. But it really is just really thick. And I think that's the whole point. So this is basically Guinness syrup. I mean, wow. All right, let's have a little shake, shake, shake. Huh. You know what? Okay, I don't know how to count the count. It's supposed to be literally just 1 ounces of the Guinness syrup. I might have made it a bit too thick because I can't imagine that they would make it like that. All right, you know what? I'm sure it's fine. Then a little bit more of this. Now, I thought, so maybe the Guinness syrup goes a long way in the flavor department. All right, so this is a simple syrup with a honey base. So it's a honey syrup. Let's give it a shot. I'm not gonna. All right, now this is where I suspend disbelief because in the recipe it asked me to squeeze a fresh lemon, and I was like, I couldn't get my head around the combination of flavors. But I'm gonna do what they say because the last time I didn't, it was a disaster. Um, I'm gonna just squeeze from my lemon tree. No shit, California, God love us. All right, so all right. Um, so there's a fresh squeezed lemon. I guess we're going to find out. Did I put the liquor in? Oh, yes, I did. I remember now. Okay. So I'm going to shake it up. And when I looked at it when I was going through the thing, it looked a little Guinnessy. So I guess we're going to know by how it looks. It didn't fill up. It was a small cocktail. This is going to be for Angeline. Are you paying attention, Missy? I'm watching you. They're chatting by the fire. Got them drunk too soon. Story of my life. Okay, no, no. All right, so let's have a look. Okay, okay, you know what? I'm making an executive decision to add a bit more of this. Okay, all right. Oh, there you go. Just need a bit more. All right. I think that it needs to look a little bit darker. So, all right. All right. Note to self, don't do this so thick next time. But definitely do it again. I mean, wow, how cool is that? All right, let's try again. Shake, shake, shake the shit out of it, as I like to say, because that's the only way to do it. Okay, okay, okay. All right, darlings, this beautiful, let me put it over here. This beautiful, beautiful thing is called a drunken leprechaun, and it is my drink of the day. Do we all see how beautiful that is? Very understated in the image department. It asked me to put a shamrock in, but my shamrocks are looking real sad, and I don't know whether it'll just. Shall I? All right, let's have a little look. Let's see. Let's see if we can get one to. Oh God. Am I going to regret this? Am I going to regret this? Oh, okay. Oh my God. Hang on a minute. If I can, oh my God, okay. All right. Oh, 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 maybe the other way around. There we go. Oh, for God's sake. All right. So, shamrock flooring in the drunken leopard. Let me see. Garnish with mint. Holy shit. Garnish with mint. Okay. I knew it said garnish. Okay. I'm going to garnish with mint, taking out the lime. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. Now we're talking. Because the mint floats, unlike the shamrock that sinks. Don't use the shamrock. I guess that's why we don't use it as garnish, guys. All right. So, this is how spectacular that looks. Drunken Leprechaun, Stemware by Brad and Lance. It's actually called the Dublin collection. And so I thought it was perfect for today. Um, and I think, as tempted as I am, I feel a little lit from the other things I didn't eat today. Aiden, can you please give this to Angeline? Let me see, let me see. It does look good, Veronica. It does look good. I'm going to smell it though. You know what? Give that to Angeline because that's the one she wanted. She was waiting for that. I'm going to see if there's a tiny little bit left in this for me. A tiny, 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 teeny, tiny bit. Okay. You know, sometimes when you shake everything out of these, there's a tiny bit left. There you go. There you go. For mummy. I'm curious. A little curious about this one. Mm. Oh my God. This is amazing. Oh my God. This is really good, guys. Mm. Angeline, I just had a tiny bit of what was left over. It was pretty spectacular, actually. Mm. All right, so when we get off the air, this is what I'm going to be making for moi for St. Patrick's Day. Um, you know, it was sweet, and I don't like sweet, but I guess it depends what kind of sweet because it was just perfect on the tongue. Like this, the honey hits the tongue, the Guinness hits the side, and the whiskey balances it out. It's actually pretty nice. So that's a great drink. So guys, out of everything here today, we did an Irish coffee traditional. Probably gonna do it every time because I like it. We did a couple of martinis that were refreshing. I made them green for the parties if you have a party. I really liked the pot of gold eventually because as much as I didn't like it right away, it grew on me. I think I just needed to make it with a little more lime and maybe soda water instead of ginger for me to make it refreshing. I'm gonna make another one. Shall I make another one now? For me? Is that what you're saying, Carl? I should have one all to myself? Jesus Christ, fine. You're such a nag. Oh my God. All right, fine. I'll make another one if you insist. All right. Talk amongst yourself. La la la. All right, let's have a look. Oh God, I've got to get this stuff out again. All right. All right, really. Okay, so, oh, okay. It seems to be coming out a little bit easier. Thank the gods. Hey, Nate, Vincent. That was really good to see you. Edna, Ed Ullman, Mary Hughes. That was a surprise from Boston, the home of the Irish, darling, the home of the Irish. More Irish in Boston, right? Is that the number? Nice to see you, Mary. I hope I see you next time you come out, baby. And I love to see your artwork that Carl posts. Like, I love it. It's beautiful. You're amazing. You're amazing. Okay. You yes. I haven't, Frank, I haven't had one yet. I've just been tasting. This is going to be my first. Well, okay, you're right. I did have one. You're right. I forgot. Hey. Well, Mary, it's good. You're Irish. And Ed, I'm glad that you did do a drive-by. Like your drive-bys at Rage when you would swing by and blow bubbles from your car at the red lights. I fucking loved it. Made me laugh so hard every time. Like, loved it. And people would be sitting at the bar and they'd be going, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's my friend Ed. He always blows me some bubbles." Like, seriously, love you for that. Like, you always made my day. When the light was on red, I got my bubbles. Really funny. I miss WeHo, guys. I miss WeHo a lot. Like, we sure know how to have fun out there, you know? We know how to have it. Right? My hands are so sticky that right now they're like little claws. I'm gonna give it a little wash. All right, there we go. All right. La la la, bartender's prepared. All right. Did I have another? Oh my God. All right. Okay. Oh. Ooh, okay. All right. I found a martini glass. Because what I just got out what I needed, apparently. God. Oh my God. How I found the one I want. Okay. I knew I did. Okay. Ta-da! The coupe. All right. So, because I'm a believer that it tastes better in the right glass. It really does. It just tastes better in the right glass. Don't argue with me. Do not argue with me on that point. Oh, Bobby, go to bed. I will see you Friday. I'm babysitting you on Friday, and we're going to be making these again. Me and Bobby are going to have a drink on Friday. I'm joking, Trace. I'm joking, Trace. Laura, hey, I know, Laura. I know, right? Like the whole of West Hollywood is, it's changed. Like we know we've changed. I mean, I was there in the 90s, there in 1990, and it changed so much from then to now. But we're going to go through some changes again, babe. We're going to go through some changes again, like we always do. hmm The saucy tomatoes. Yes, you performed at Rage, and you're amazing. And we are going to look for another location. Just anyone who wants to know. So Musical Mondays is going to come back. I don't know where and I don't know when, but of course, this people ask me about it all the time, and I'm just saying we're just going to wait for the world to open up, and then we're going to find a place where we fit, a place where we can do what we do with the fans of Mumo and the live performances and the great videos, and we're just going to find that, and it will happen this year. Does a coupe glass? Do you know what? Let's put it to the test. All right, so coupe Monique. Martini. I'm just going to show you. Okay. All right. So this is a martini pour, exactly the same. So in regards to the actual measurements, it's exactly the same as a martini. All right. Does that answer your question, Miss Taylor? All right. Look, you got me sidetracked now. I'm totally sidetracked. All right. Let's have a look. Let's see. Dermot Ed. Gym bar. Yes, gym bar. I saw something recently on Facebook where they got their liquor license, and it's going to be on the other side of Rage, which was the bagel place, and then the other place, the Greek place, whatever. So they've got the liquor license for that, and I'm sure they're going to expand. And I know they're looking to take it out into the sidewalk and gym bar. Wow. And that was the best. Gym bar was great. I was not a regular there because I worked. I worked a lot in two different places. But all of my friends went to gym bar. The people I loved went to gym bar. And they had nothing but good things to say about it. So when it opens up in the new place, it's going to be the same, better, different. But we adapt, right? We adapt. And we're going to be grateful for it after this last fucking shit show of a year. We're going to be grateful for it. So, thank you, boys, for all the hard work you're doing bringing Jim Ball back to the neighborhood. Thank you. Because you could have just walked, but you didn't. You stuck it out. So we appreciate that. All right, Monique, Monique, Monique. Yes, we're the halal guys. I couldn't think of the name, Ed. The halal guys. It's going to be great. They're going to do a good job because that's who they are. The owners of Jim Bar, that's who they are. And they're going to do a great job for everyone. Right, Frank? It has a safety rim. What are you talking about? All right, so I'm gonna make myself this drink. Let's see what time it is. You guys have kept me talking. This is supposed to be gone already. All right, let's see. Tina, I know. You know what? I'm going to come. Since if I'm not working as much as I used to, I get to play now, I guess. All right. All right, guys. I have made myself a drunken leprechaun, and I'm going to go outside, Aiden, and I'm going to join my guests to celebrate St. Patrick's Day because I'm working on the day itself. And so this is my little pre-game. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And I'm saying goodbye to everyone. If anybody has anything they want me to make with all of this shit, tell me right now. Otherwise, I'm just going to bail and go sit by the fire and join my friends. Okay? All right, guys. Miles. Miles Matisse, not yet 8. Okay, guys. Oh, Frank Wu. Yes, Frank Wu, you know it. Slancha. Everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. Be safe, enjoy, be with friends, and enjoy the crack. Slancha.